Okay, guys, you're welcome once more to Just the Chat. These are some trades. I'm currently into some trades now. I'm into some trades. You can see how they are massively moving. I'm going to be explaining a simple strategy you can be using to make consistent profit on the volatility market. How to trade volatility 75 index, step index, all the index. If going down to boom and crash, how you can actually trade them and be profitable. This is different from foresting. This is different from forest pairs. Far different from the forest pair you are trading. So there are technical ways you should approach this index. There are technical ways. There are smart ways you can actually go into this index and make consistent profit. You just have to follow me. Follow me closely here. Um. Okay. So without wasting much time, let us start. Currently on this trade, I think I gave. What is this signal? This signal currently that is currently moving, I gave this signal on my signal channel, which the description will, which the link will be on the description of this video. And also this signal that is currently moving, this one, so wow, it is massively moving. This signal is still massive. Are you seeing it? This was a sniper, what a sniper entry. I gave this signal. This, are you seeing it here? I gave it on my signal channel. Are you seeing it? I gave this signal here, and the thing is massively moving. So how did I get those moves, and how did I get, currently now this trade is over $500 plus. So I'm going to be explaining everything to you from start to finish. All you just have to do, click on the subscribe button now immediately. Just click on the subscribe bell and turn on the notification button, and don't forget to share this video if you find it useful. So without wasting much, let us click start. Let us start. I will start with, let's go to 75 index. Okay, currently see how 75 index is drastically falling down. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? How 75 index is drastically falling down. This 75 index, I'm expecting more falls. More for this guy is going to go down massively well. Massively well. The fall is just starting. I'm expecting more fall. Since volatility index, they don't have fundamentals. Uh they don't have fundamentals such as news for you to predict the movement of the market, because some persons know how to use the news to predict actually the movement of the market. Since they don't have fundamentals, so how do you predict them? You can use technical analysis, and secondly, okay, let us come here. And secondly, there are some little secrets which I will be exposing to you. If you just have to watch this video till the end so that you can get the full information. I'll be explaining this using 30 minutes. I will explain this going down to from day one to what to 30 minutes. So just follow me. I'm going to explain this simple method you can actually use to make massive and consistent profit from from the volatility market. This is 75 index currently. I went out, I think, where was that? I'm coming. I think I went out at a psychological number of 80000. That was where I went out. Let us check for, I think it's around this zone. I can remember. Yeah, it was around this zone. Yeah, this was actually where I went out, and I have my reason. Excuse me, let me bring in my horizontal line. Just follow me. I'm going to explain everything to you. You have not to, don't have to worry about it. So let us come to her 4. Let's come to, okay. This was where I actually exceeded my trade. That was where I exited. Actually, this is a particular point. My entry was here, and I exited at this point. That gave me lot of profit. So first, how did I know that, okay, this guy is actually falling? How did I know that this guy was going to fall? So this is it. Since synthetic index, volatility index, they don't obey what? They don't obey forest news. They don't obey news. News don't move them because they are not forest pairs. Okay, so this is how I approach the market. This was, let me mark out my entry for you. Just follow me closely. I think this was my entry. This the mark the okay. That was it. That was no. I'm coming here. I know my entry. It was here. It was here. That was my entry. So let us check for that. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this movement here? Okay, this was my entry at this. Let's use our one, maybe to be clearer at that spot. This was my entry. This was my entry at this point. This was my entry. This was actually my entry. But let us check from our four chart. Our four chart. So are you seeing my entry? Are you seeing my entry? This was my entry. So let me explain to you how I entered this trade and how I'm currently making some profit. Upon seeing this movement, seeing this downward, okay, excuse me, let me bring in a tools. I will use this to explain drastically to you. Are you seeing this movement here? This was what actually gave this market this strong momentum to move upward. I also took this buy. I also took the buy and I made some few profit, but I had to exit very, very fast because I knew the buy will not last. So see what happened. Are you seeing how it drastically went up? So on a normal ground, you should be expecting that, okay, if this trade should be getting to at least this top here to create a double top. This one here already is a double top. This one here is already a what? Already a double top. This here is already what? A double top. For those who knows how to use pattern, one thing that synthetic index, volatility index respect most is what? They expect patterns a lot. Are you seeing this double top here? This double top. See, are you seeing this double bottom, this W pattern? Are you seeing how they are respecting it? One thing you should use that all synthetic index obey is pattern. They obey patterns a lot. If you actually know how to read patterns, trust me, you are going to make a lot of money from the synthetic market. Just be patient and wait for patterns to form. And when they form, be fearless to take your trades. Be fearless to take your trades and always have your what? Always have your stop loss. You are not the market. No matter how accurate you are, you can go wrong, you can make mistake, but your stop loss is always there to protect you. So let us continue. Let us me explain how I entered that trade and made a lot of money. So when the trade got there, I actually went to day one. I was expecting, okay, if this guy gets here, I'm expecting some rejection. So he got here. I was seeing how it was moving fast. I had to patiently wait. I was waiting for a rejection from half four. I was waiting for what two half four can do to be bearish. So look at what happened. So we are actually looking at these two zones. Okay, actually looking at these two zones here. These two zones, this one and this one. So we're actually looking at old price. Let's go come to our four. Are you seeing our four here? Are you seeing this half four? Are you seeing half four here? The first bearish candle was created. Remember, that guy was already on a resistance zone. That guy was already on a strong resistance zone. The first one was created. The second one was created. That was my entry point. My stop loss was very, very, very little. My stop loss was just okay. Excuse me, let me take out this. I didn't screenshot those trades. I would have actually showed you. My stop loss was few pips. What? Few pips above here, and my entry was just here. My entry was just here. My entry was the open of this candle. My stop loss was here, and my take profit was drastically down. My take profit was here. My take profit was there. Are you seeing the high reward ratio? So how did I know that that guy was going to fall? First of all, there's something you should know about volatility index. This is one thing that volatility index obeys. When it comes to candlesticks, when it comes to patterns, I want to show you a very simple pattern that this guy obey. You can actually use this on all markets, but synthetic index obey them a lot. So actually follow me closely here. When price refuse to go above each other in candles like this, like this, like this, it was unable to come here like this, like this. Are you seeing this movement? This is already indicating a very strong, massive momentum, either for a sell or for a buy. When these present themselves in the market, just know that the market is ready for that position. Just like how did I know that this step index was going to buy? Let's okay, just hold on. Let's wait for this guy to open. Are you seeing step index currently? Are you seeing step index? You may be wondering, how then this guy was going to buy? See this pattern. This is the same pattern I used. That was on candlestick, but this is on pattern now. They represent on different occasion. Are you seeing this one? This price was unable to come down to here. I already know that this guy, no way, there's no way this guy is drastically going to move up from here. So what happened? I took advantage of it and see how I see currently how he's moving up. It is not magic. All it does have to be, you have to be technical and smart. Be very technical and smart. This trade is still running. I'm expecting this guy to get at least to this point. This is my take profit. I'm expecting him to get to somewhere like here. I'm expecting to get to somewhere here. That is what we are waiting for. It's in the signal channel. Okay, so let's go back to 75 index. Okay, excuse me. I will explain all the strategy I used on this pattern, all the techniques I used to enter this trade. So after entering from here, I had to go down to what? To 30 minutes and hour one. There's I currently you are seeing on my screen, you are seeing this and this. This moving average is 350 simple moving average. Why this moving average are currently here? This is 200 moving average. I'm going to explain how I use them. I'm going to explain how I use them. So let us come to 30 minutes. Let us come to let's go to our one first. Are you seeing the first moving average here? This one here. What this moving average does is that they work as reversal. They function for this 200 moving average. I use them for two purposes. When the 200 moving average is being broken with that price coming to break above it, just know that the market is ready for a sale. When a price break above or below a 200 moving average, be ready that the momentum of that trend is going to be what? Is going to be massive, is going to be strong. That was what happened here, though I was already on this trade from here. So upon seeing this trade signal from here, I was very confident that this guy is going to fall more. But before it's created here, on lower time frame, like 30 minutes, I had already seen that. This was where it broke. Are you seeing this? It broke below here. It also went below the what 350 moving average. Put that on your chart if you don't have that. A 200 moving average, simple moving average, and the 350 what moving average. Simple, they are both simple. When price breaks below these two, expect massive fall. So when I saw this, I was very confident. I even gave the signal. I was so confident that this guy was going to fall. I can bet anything that this guy was going to fall. Don't bet on trading though. I was just telling you how confident I was, because I already know that this guy repeat themselves repeatedly. And this moving average, how do I also use it on the synthetic market? Whenever price gets to it, let's say a market is moving up on a moment like this market that is currently falling now, when this price comes back to test this any move of this moving average, expect it to come down again. So what do I mean? That was what I also used to enter this current signal here, this volatility 25 index. Are you seeing the time that wow, this is massive? Are you seeing how it is massively moving? I entered this trade at a sniper point. Are you seeing it tested what the 200 moving average? This momentum already, look at this, look at the chart. This is already what you agree to now. This is a buy trend. Are you seeing how it's moving up? But I had to patiently wait for price to come back and do what? See what happened. Let me show you how this guy work. Are you seeing it? See how it broke below these two here. So all you have to do is just patiently wait. If you already missed the movement, you can catch it before even before it breaks it. Just like what I did with 75 minutes, I was able to catch it before it breaks above it. But whenever it breaks above it, don't bother yourself. Be patient. Be patient as a trader. You don't have to trade all markets. You don't have to rush trade. You don't have to trade rampantly. You don't have to be trading drastically. A patient. How much? Okay. Let us continue without wasting much time. Let us continue. Sorry. Okay, see what happened. I patiently waited for it to come here. See, when he came here, I was confident enough that this guy was going to move up. I gave this signal. My student will testify that I was so confident that this guy was going to move up. That was why what even triggered me to give the signal. Currently, see this guy is moving up drastically. This guy is currently moving up. This guy is still going. Are you seeing this? This guy is moving up. I gave this signal all the way from here. Are you currently see that? I'm expecting this guy to get to here. Are you seeing this little loss and high reward ratio? So this 200 moving average serves as two purposes: for reversal and for breakout, for continuation and for reversal. Whenever the price comes here, a trend is moving up like this, wait for it to come to the 200 moving average. When it tests it, expect reversal, expect continuation. But when it breaks below it drastically with force, expect that the trend is going to reverse. Okay? So that is how I use the 200 moving average. So one thing you should know about this is a very simple method I use to approach the market, not just on synthetic market. If you are profitable with forex market, whatever market you're trading with the crypto market, trust me, you can make profit on all markets. I am profitable with all markets. This is why I can confidently take trade on synthetic index, and I love synthetic index so much because I make a lot of money from synthetic index. I understand the movement so much, so well, and so perfectly well. So let us go back to 75 index. So currently now, this is on 30 minutes already. Are you seeing on 30 minutes? So let us go down to 15 minutes. I don't go below this time frame though. I don't go below this time frame. If you come to this 15 minutes, are you seeing this? The price broke below it and come back. This is another entry for you. Broke below it and come back to test it, and boom. Are you seeing the massive fall? It broke below it one again and come back to test it. So what I should be waiting here now, I'm still expecting this price to come to test at any point. This is why when I took my profit from that trade, I did not enter again. I am still currently waiting. I've made enough profit. This was where I went out yesterday. I'm still waiting for what? For this price to come and test this moving average at any point. This guy might drag down to somewhere like here, and then whenever I see a test, that will be my next entry for what? For a sell. So that is one way to actually use this moving average. You can use it on a trending market and on the what? On a reversal market. Okay, hope you get it. You can use it on the trending market and on the what reversal market. There are 200, the 350 moving average and the 200 moving average. I just explained how I use it. And then secondly, what synthetic index obeys a lot? They obey psychological numbers. I have explained this on the other video. You can scroll through my channel and you will see that psychological numbers, synthetic index obey psychological numbers a lot. Take note of that. They obey what? They obey, first of all, they obey patterns. They obey patterns a lot. They obey candlesticks. They obey what? They obey psychological numbers. If you understand how to use these three, if you understand how to harmonize the three, trust me, you are going to be profitable on the long run. And you don't have to rush trade. Trust me, you don't have to rush trade. There's no reason for you to rush your trades. No reason at all for you to rush your trade at all. So for now, I believe this has blessed you a lot. If you have any question concerning synthetic index, concerning how to trade them, and if you want signals and from my signal channel, I have a free signal channel. Just click on the bell now. Just click on the description of this video, on the description of this video, and join my signal channel for free. So for now, remain blessed until we see you again. Bye for now.